Hey everyone, welcome to episode 9 of Enginews. Episode 9, you guys. That means we've been doing this for over 2 months now. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? I wanted to talk about something special this week. We've been spending most of our time talking about how engineers are helping to make the world a better place and help people keep safe during this global pandemic that we're all dealing with. But I wanted to interrupt this programming because there was something that was pretty special, pretty amazing that happened very recently. Maybe you can guess what I'm talking about. That's right. We launched a rocket into space last weekend. Who here watched the SpaceX rocket launch? I know I watched it. I had my kids with me. It was so exciting to see something so momentous, such a feat of collaboration between engineers and scientists and just some amazing folks to make something like that happen. So you might be wondering why this was such a historic event. What's so special besides the fact that we are, of course, launching a rocket into space, which is just pretty cool on its own. But what was so special about this particular event? Well, let me tell you, this was the first ever private human spacecraft to launch into orbit. Do you know what that means when I say a private human spacecraft? That's the key word in that sentence. It's a private human spacecraft. That means that this wasn't something that was coordinated and organized just through NASA and the different government agencies. This was something um, that was owned and operated, and obviously lots of collaboration happened too, but outside of the government. So that has never happened before, which makes it so special. There's some other really interesting stuff, though, that you might not know about the SpaceX's first crew launch. Well, let me tell you a few of them. And before I jump in, I did want to mention a few of the facts that you might already know. So the capsule that the astronauts were sitting in was called the Dragon capsule, and that was sitting on top of a rocket called the Falcon 9. And so the Falcon 9 with the Dragon capsule on top was launched into orbit on the weekend. And this is just a really important time, a really important mission, because this is the next step to human exploration of deeper space missions. We love to explore and just find out more and learn and get curious, right? So here's some other interesting facts that you might not have known if you watched the launch on the weekend. So first of all, the Dragon crew, or the Crew Dragon capsule, well, it didn't have any buttons or switches. Maybe you noticed the astronauts just touching big touchscreens like your iPad to help them navigate and control the capsule. That's the first time that a spaceship or a capsule has been designed that way. That's something new. And then another thing I thought was kind of neat was that the spacesuits that the astronauts Bob and Doug wore, well, of course, they're designed to keep them protected and keep them safe, but they were also designed to make them just look cool too. So I thought that was really important to point out because as engineers, we have to think about more than just the safety of people. We want to look good, right? We want to look cool when we're up launching into space. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention here was that um, the rocket, the Falcon 9 rocket I mentioned, that boosted the Dragon capsule into space. Well, guess what? It's already back safe. Once it did its job of launching the capsule up into orbit, it returned back to Earth. It landed in its designated landing spot on a floating platform in the Atlantic Ocean. Like, think about that for a second, everyone. This giant rocket ship soaring up into the air. We had to, or the engineers had to figure out where it was going to fall back down to and be in the exact spot so it could land safely. And one of the reasons that's so important, and they spent so much time working on that, is so that that same rocket can be used again to boost other capsules up into space. So obviously, we still have lots more exploring that we can do as humans. We can get curious about what else is out there beyond our own planet. So I want you to think a little bit more about the astronauts that are up on the International Space Station safely right now and what they're working on, and just explore, get curious, see what else you can find out about it. And as always, stay tuned and we will connect up with you again next week. Have a great day, everyone.